Hello, welcome to Sarah Overbooked. I am Sarah and today I will be doing my TBR for the Reindeer Readathon. The Reindeer Readathon, I believe this is the 6th year that it's going on, and this is maybe the 4th year that I've participated in it. I am on Team Candy Cane this year. I will link the video introduction video for it down below so that you can go and check that out and join if you're interested. So my first book, the Dasher prompt is combine sum of all the page numbers, or combine sum of all the numbers in the page count is greater than 12. And I have a book here that is 381 pages long. Oh shit. That doesn't work, does it? Bummer. Other snoot. Okay, found one. So, Dasher prompt, the combined sum of all numbers in the page count is greater than 12. This book is 467 pages long. I will be reading The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi for that book, since the one that since I read the prompt wrong and book that I chose for it actually only added up to 12, so I had to switch on the fly. It's book 1, The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi. So, Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi is pirates getting the one last job, cozy adventure, I believe, or at least cozy adjacent adventure. This was on my November TBR, but I haven't gotten to it yet, and it's the 23rd, so most likely won't get to it. So I always just push it off until the beginning of December and just add it on to my December TBR. The dancer prompt is a word search where you find 5 things and then you pick a book that relates to one of those 5 things. What I found was friends to lovers, religion, fake relationship, historical fiction, and time travel. Since I am not a romance reader, that takes 2 of those out pretty much right away. Not big on the historical fiction, but that is actually what I went with. I'm going with Memoirs of a Geisha. Again, this is another book that was on previous TBR this year and haven't gotten to it, but historical fiction. Memoirs of a Geisha is about the life of a geisha. I saw the movie, I enjoyed the movie, so I bought the book, and it's well past time that I read it. So this is going to be my dancer prompt. Prancer is a 7-syllable title, didn't really even have to think about it. How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. Also another book that's been on multiple TBRs this year and I never got to. So now it's part of the Reindeer Readathon for me. How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying by Django Wexler is Davi is going through a time loop and she continues to die. Vixen prompt, author has an initial in their name. Another book that has been on multiple TBRs this year, S.A. Cosby's Razorblade Tears, just like Amina El-Sarafi. Haven't read it for my November TBR. I'll just wait an extra week. I will probably be starting another book in November and reading that, but those two will just not be the ones that I do that with. And Razorblade Tears is two fathers whose gay sons were killed are off trying to get revenge. Comet. Each astrological sign had a different set of colors to pick from. I'm Sagittarius and my colors were pink, black, or purple cover. So again, I went with another book that's been on a couple of TBRs this year and I haven't gotten to it. That's Severance by Ling Ma. So that is now on my Reindeer Readathon TBR. Severance. I am not 100% sure what Severance is about. Coming of age story, family story. I'm not sure. I've heard good things about it though. That's why it's on my TBR. Cupid has 3 separate things. You can do a physical book that's translated, an ebook that's co-authored, or an audiobook with multiple narrators. And I have the physical book, but I will go with the audiobook. This is how you lose the time war. Apparently the audiobook has multiple narrators, so I will listen to that for this prompt. This is how you lose the time war. I'm also not 100% sure what this is about, other than there is correspondence between 2 sides, red and blue. And there's a time war, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. Also heard very good things about this one. The next prompt, Donner. The prompt is, the book cover has something from the title in it. This one never really made it on any of my TBRs, other than it was on my 25 for to read in 25, and I haven't read it yet. And that is The Sundown Motel, and it has the motel on there. So this one is going to be for prompt Donner for me. The Sundown Motel, Simone St. James always has some sort of supernatural type twist in her books. I'm not quite sure what this one is, other than it's a dual timeline mystery of, I believe, somebody is looking into how her aunt disappeared or something to that effect. Next one, I don't have the book. Blitzen was take 3 books that are 5+ years old and do a random selection. I used the others here. They're already on the TBR. So the other 2 were Severance and Memoirs of a Geisha, because they were already part of books that I wanted to read. So they were just part of that. And the third one I wanted to get on here because it's a buddy read that I'm doing in December anyway, so I was gonna read it anyway, and it is Nemesis Games, the 5th book in the Expanse series. Oh, let me check that just to make sure. Let me check. Yes, the 5th book in the Expanse series, Nemesis Games, is going to be my Blitzen. Nemesis Games is the 5th book in the Expanse series, and this is a space opera. I don't want to go too much into any details since it is the middle of the series. If you don't know, I don't want to spoil it. If you do know, you already know. And the last book on my TBR at this point is Rudolph, which is no eyes on the cover, and I am going to read Accumulation. It's an arc that I have. It's not supposed to be published until the 5th of May. It's by Amy Pakwataka. I probably said that completely wrong. I apologize. It is a story about a woman who moves into her dream house, and she things start happening. It's a haunted house story. She's not sure if it's the house or her that is haunted. So that is my No Eyes on the Cover Rudolph prompt. So there are add-ons to these prompts for the Reindeer Readathon. The Christmas Star is a book over 500 pages. I have Nemesis Games by James S.A. Corey, my Blitzen book, marked down for that one, even though I have others on here that it would work for. The Christmas Lights prompt add-on is read an ebook that is going to be accumulation. I have an e-arc, so that will be my ebook for Rudolph prompt. The Christmas Carols add-on prompt is an audiobook that's already in the Cupid prompt. That is also why I chose that one. Audio multiple narrator. This is how you lose time more is going to be that one. And the Christmas Tree prompt add-on is a type of book I typically wouldn't read or wouldn't go for, and that is definitely historical fiction. I'm not a huge fan of historical fiction, so Memoirs of a Geisha is going to be that add-on prompt, which is my dancer prompt. And then the Christmas Elf add-on prompt is a TBR vet. I have a ton of them on here, but the one that I chose for it is Severance, and that is my pink cover for the comet prompt. And then if I finish all of that, I can do the sleigh prompt, which is pick any reindeer prompt again and read another book. And the thing about this is you only have to read 10 books in it. Well, if you read 10 books in the month, you're done and you get to just cheer on your team. Otherwise, you just read whatever you can read. That's the nice thing about the Reindeer Readathon. And that, my friends, is my TBR for the Reindeer Readathon in the month of December. And definitely go down and click on the link and watch the video for the Reindeer Readathon. Join up if you feel like it. It's always a good time. And that's it for this video. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.